I'm Aaron Touch. I was number 7 at Calvert High School. I was a 3-year starter. And what it meant to me playing at Calvert was like just playing with my boys and having fun. But at the same time, we took it real serious.
And you weren't the first Touch to come through, right?
Not at all. I had 4 older brothers that came through the school. I think 3 of them played for Coach Need, and we all love Coach Need.
The 4 years playing football here has probably been the best football experience I've had. I've met the greatest teammates I've ever had all 4 years. I think just being around them, and it's not just the fall; it's all year, every year, and we've really grown together. I mean, we're a family, and something I'll never forget.
Number 9, I played varsity for 3 years. I was a starter all 3. Had a great time at Calvert. Really gonna miss the atmosphere and everything we did as a group and as a community.
I'm number 11, Carter Goshef. I play wide receiver and safety, and I started on varsity for my last 3 years.
And what did it mean to you to run out of that
It
field
meant
house?
a lot. I knew I was in a safe environment. Everybody was loving and caring and showed so much support to our football team, and it won't ever be the same.
And then how about you two? You guys had a heck of a 3 years. You kind of knew each other. I'm sure you fought like brothers. You loved like brothers. And how was it knowing that you had each other's backs?
It was a great experience that I had with him. We knew almost everything. We knew when we were going to turn, when we had to throw the ball, where we were at. We just had the connection.
Yeah, I mean, Carter, there's no doubt Carter's always been my favorite wide receiver. I think growing up, we just had a lot of chemistry, always playing football with each other, and not just football, baseball and basketball. So, I mean, it was like a routine going out that football field and just knowing where he's going to be and knowing I got to throw the ball. And if I just got to throw it down the field, I know he's going to go and catch it.
I remember junior year, we played Patuxent for their homecoming. That was probably one of the best days because we had like no school. So Snead took us to IHOP in the morning, and we were all just joking around. It was awesome. And then we went there. They had their whole parade and everything, and it just kind of fired us up even more. And it was a shootout the whole game. And I remember the last play of the game, I was on defense, and they dropped back and they throw it, and Touch picked it off and took it all the way back for 6 to seal the game. That was the best moment I've ever had.
Ant said the PAX game of our junior year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that too. We had a great. That was my favorite game my whole high school career. I think that my favorite moment was, we were at our own 20-yard line. Carter ran a slant. Carter took it all the way 80 yards for a touchdown. And I just remember looking at PAX stands, having my hands up like this, like, come on, disrespecting me. It just felt amazing, real amazing.
Practice-wise, it's probably offense, defense, whole bunch of trash talk going back and forth, hitting each other, doing what we do, and then game-wise, probably the PAX game. What was it, 4 or 5 touchdowns? 4, I think. Yeah, and that game was special to me because I was playing it for my grandmother that just had passed. I'm gonna say Lackey Rain game. The playoffs. The first time we played them, it was a rain game too. And the second time we played them, it was like the same situation. The quarterback rolled out, and I went up to go hit him, knocked his helmet off, got up, and I was just so hyped. Nothing was getting in my way. Just nothing was stopping me.
And the team fed off of that.
I'm going to Shenandoah University, and I'm excited to play on the next level. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to get on the field as soon as possible. But I know it will never be the same as playing on this field with my guys. And I'm going to try to build the best bond I can with the new guys that I'm about to work with. But I'm excited.
I'm going to St. Vincent College in Pennsylvania. I'm also excited to play at the next level. Like Carter said, I mean, nothing's ever really going to be the same. I know I won't ever have a wide receiver like Carter again, but I am excited for the future and what the future has to bring me.
On Salisbury, you know, what are you taking from this program with you down there on the Eastern Shore?
I'm gonna take my work ethic and what Coach Need has taught me, all my other coaches.
How do you think that's prepared you to go to play? You're going to play at the next level. You got a nice offer with a great scholarship, and
I'd say just growing as a football player here, I think I excelled more than I would anywhere else. The intensity and the speed at practice and on game day, and we all compete with each other. I think it really helped me be a better player, and the leadership and accountability we have all as teammates helped me be a better teammate, and I think it'll continue to grow in college.
last question, if you could go back 3 years, what would you tell yourself, or what would you tell these young Cavaliers that are just coming up through the ranks? What great piece of advice would you give them?
Always go 110%, take every second seriously. I took my 10th grade year for granted, and I didn't play as serious because of COVID, so I didn't really get the full experience. But 11th grade year, I realized that, all right, I gotta go hard every time I practice. So don't ever let off the gas, always keep going.
Yeah, going off of what Carter said, I mean, gotta go 110%. There's gonna be times where you can have fun, joke around, but most of the time, you gotta be willing to work. You gotta be willing to work with your teammates and your coaches, because you never know when that last day of football comes. It could be tomorrow, it could be the next day. You never know. So, I mean, play every day like it's your last and have a good experience. Make the experience good for yourself.
I remember, I think it was week 3, my freshman year. I always practiced with the varsity, but they called me up. They wanted to bring me up to play Huntingtown, and I don't know what happened. I guess I was scared. Maybe I said I was fine, and I played for JV that week against Huntingtown. I really regret that. I would have told myself, just put myself out there. I mean, I would have really gotten a chance to see what it's like playing varsity. And that's one thing I wish I did.
Always go 110%. At any given time, anything could happen. Somebody can just show up and take your spot. They might outwork you. Just work your hardest and do what you got to do.
Incredible careers those guys had. You know, out of all the seniors, you know, all of them did phenomenal jobs as Cavaliers, and we're so proud of them. But of course, those 4 are going to get to continue their football careers at the post, high school level. And I think what's most important to highlight about those guys' careers is that comparatively speaking, they may have overachieved a little bit because they're not the biggest, they're not the strongest, they're not the fastest necessarily. But I think where they ended up, the type of accolades that they got their senior year and beyond is a testament to their true heart and passion and grit and all the characteristics that I think make up a great Cavalier that they possess that helped them get to this level. And of course, I think all of them received some very good financial packages to help the college experience be very affordable.
They all said that they'll never have another experience like Calvert High. At playing football, at the family, the brotherhood, they grew up together. They played youth ball together. How's that make you feel?
That makes us feel, very good. It's kind of what you hope it would be. For anybody who plays high school football, there's really no experience like high school football, even if you get to play in college. And of course for these guys, the high school experience kind of blends in with that youth level experience because they played youth ball together, and then you migrate to high school together and you play there. So it all kind of works together. But to hear them say that it kind of tickles the spirit, and it means that what we're trying to do here is actually working, and it's making the impact that we want it to make, and we hope that impact continues, that it's not just something that they feel now, but it's something that will resonate with them as they become fathers and husbands, and of course throughout their upcoming college career.